Unfortunately, we're back in Pristina to deal with the class. Mirror village. That's not a good idea. We have the European Union and the United States together. The de-escalation of the situation. Quick new elections in the north, and third, return to the dialogue and to normalization process. We had a long, honest, difficult discussion with the Prime Minister about these points, because our mission, and we will full day of meetings tomorrow, and then we will continue to work.
Mr. Lajçak, do we have agreement a new election
If you had an agreement, I would have announced it.
What is the key?
Let's give the floor to Governor.
Well, look, if I could say one thing, is I have not seen so much unity in the transatlantic community. The United States, the European Union, NATO, and just about every other friend of Kosovo has made the same identical request. So I hope that we will be heard.
So is Mr. Kurtin still not accepting your proposal?
We're at the very beginning of our mission.
What do you think about China's stand on the price?
Look, the reality is that this is an issue between Serbia and Kosovo, but most importantly, it is a question of Kosovo's internal politics and the relationship between the majority and the minority, the government and an important minority group.
Did you see any light in the tunnel in this beginning of the conversation with you?
I don't want to comment on that yet.
And which one was the most difficult part of these conversations?
Look, it would not help if we go into details. As I said, our discussion was open, long, honest, difficult. We presented our points. We had a very open exchange of ideas. And I said, this is the beginning of our mission. It takes 2 days, and we just hope that we will be able to announce the good news at the end of the mission, but we are not there yet.
You mentioned negative consequences.
Sorry?
Why is not supporting for the new mayor to govern the municipality? Where it's supposed to govern? From a coffee shop or from where?
You know, there is an issue and legitimacy, and this is exactly the problem which we are having in the north. And that's why it's in the interest of Kosovo, of everyone, that we have mayors who have the full legality, but also legitimacy and representativeness.
You
and this is
mentioned
part of the solution.
Negative measures and consequences if both parties do not work on the escalation of the situation.
I did not mention it. It's mentioned.
It was a declaration.
It was mentioned in the statement of the EU27, and I want to say that it's a rather rare instrument because this is a document which is drafted by the 27 member states. So it's a very heavy, a very serious document, and I can tell you that our member states are waiting for us to come back and to report back to them.
And which might be those consequences?
I will not speculate about it.
You said that we will have consequences and some other sanction. Can you tell us, do you have something in mind after Defender Europe?
Look, the one thing that I can say is I came here as a big supporter of Kosovo. We want the best for Kosovo. We want Kosovo to reach all of its aspirations. We are the biggest supporter of your security, your independence, your sovereignty, and your territorial integrity. All I ask is that we be heard.
Will you meet the Serbian list? Will you? They have two conditions for participating in the new election if they are being held. They want the police to move out from the north, and they also want the Association of Serbian Municipalities. What is your take on that?
We will have this discussion tomorrow with them.
Mr. Escobar, just one more thing. Why U.S. supported this election, considering that the Serbs weren't part of these elections in the first place?
Well, look, we respect the authority of the government of Kosovo. We respect the constitutional structure of Kosovo, and there is no compulsory voting in this country. But as Mr. Lajçak said, that is one thing about the obeying the letter of the law, and the other about the harmony between ethnic groups. So we're trying to find a way forward on that.
Do you,
What is the risk
There
that
was
you are...
another attack on the NATO soldier. What's your reaction?
The attacks on NATO soldiers are absolutely to be condemned. The people who do them should be held to account.
Okay, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, colleague. Thank you.
You waited for 30 minutes, Mr. Escobar. Did you wait for 30 minutes?